everyone, it's Megan Morant for WWE Now. Let's get you set for another amazing episode of Monday Night Raw. After their match on WWE Speed ended in a draw, the Intercontinental Champion Bron Breakker and Sheamus will collide once again, this time with the Intercontinental title on the line. Sheamus has been searching for that elusive Intercontinental Championship victory, and it's the only title he has not yet held in his storied WWE 15-year career. Can the Celtic Warrior add the one piece of gold that has eluded him, or will Bron Breakker be too unstoppable? Seth freaking Rollins may have won the first battle against Big Bronson Reed, but the Auszilla looks to continue the war. The Visionary claimed the victory at Crown Jewel and thought he had Reed in the rearview mirror, but that all changed last Monday night.
No! Big Bronson Reed suicide dive! 340 pounds! And now Seth jumps right on him to attack more.
How the hell did Seth Rollins get out of the way of that dive? But immediately back on top is Bronson Reed. More security, more officials heading down here.
With Rollins and Reed set to collide once again, who has what it takes to win this next battle? Chad Gable's American Made are looking to right the ship and will contend against the LWO in a mixed tag team match. Gable will team with Ivy Nile to take on the WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega after the two factions got into it a few weeks ago. Nile got the win against Vega, but which faction is ready to fire back? We're gonna find out tonight. The Women's World Champion Liv Morgan's reign of terror on Monday nights continues, despite what happened in last week's main event.
This might be good night.
KOD! Hooks the leg to retain! Yes!
With Raquel Rodriguez, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and the rest of the Judgment Day by her side, there's no telling what the champ will do next as we head towards Survivor Series War Games. Speaking of the Judgment Day, Dirty Dom and Carlito will have their hands full tonight as they take on the War Raiders. Tension is building among the faction as Dom and Finn Balor got into it backstage last week. Can Mysterio and Carlito assert some dominance as they battle the mighty War Raiders? So there you have it. That's the latest from around WWE. So much action coming your way tonight. We will see you guys at 8/7 Central for Monday Night Raw on the USA Network.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.